Welcome to post-Christmas gaming haul.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was a crazy Christmas.
It was a crazy Christmas.
Crazier than usual, I think.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
There's a lot of new games down there. A lot of
You think
Switch
it's crazier than usual?
Maybe not. I have to go back and verify.
I think it's typical. Just typical. Okay, so I'm excited to share with you the things that we got recently. First thing I'm going to share is this electronic pinball game.
From Tiger Electronics from the 80s.
Yep.
If you grew up during that time period, you knew that every single kid had one of those because there was a billion different ones. And that was not licensed, it's just pinball, but there were stuff for like Castlevania, Double Dragon, fucking, you name it, Full House, you name it, there was a billion different little fucking versions of those things. And they were, I had a couple. I had a wristwatch too.
Well, I got this in my stocking, and I tried to find some batteries. It needs 2 AA batteries, and I couldn't find any today to put in it.
Yes, I got that for you because it was a cool little pinball thing. And it's
I
handheld.
love pinball.
I don't know, I thought it was just a neat curiosity.
Well, hopefully I'll track down some batteries soon, and I can play it. It's missing the little battery cover. So
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have bought it if I knew that.
have to hold the batteries in.
They'll stay in.
Well, anyway, I'm excited about it. Okay, so next, I picked up this game.
This was
yesterday.
Yeah, we went to trade it and we got lucky. I guess I don't think we've seen anything that traded in 8 or 9 months.
Yeah, it's been a while, for sure. So this is Golden Sun, The Lost Age.
Yeah, it's a sequel.
For the Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, it looks just like the other Golden Sun from a distance, but in the tiniest font imaginable. It says The Lost Age underneath it, so that's how I know it was the sequel.
Well, I'm a big fan of Golden Sun, so I had to pick this up.
Now you have all 3.
Yay! I have a lot of Golden Sun to catch up on. And we got Bomberman 64 for
Bomberman
the
64.
Nintendo 64.
Yes, it's a game that I've been looking for a long time. I'd never see it out in the wild, and when we were first looking through the N64 games, I thought it was Bomberman Hero, which we already have, and Bomberman Hero sucks. But I had Cathy go back, rewind a little bit, so I could see what that game was. It was Bomberman 64, and it was a good price, so I was like, I'm buying that shit right now.
Heck yeah! And we got these sweet stickers to go on our Nintendo 64 games now.
Yeah, I was gonna put it on last night. I was up late last night.
Oh, he was up so late.
Messing with the Pixel Puff podcast that went up this morning. And while that was rendering and uploading and processing and all that stuff, I tested out all these games, and I thought about putting that sticker on Bomberman 64, but I didn't.
Yeah, it needs a good wipe down.
I wiped it down.
I need some more.
Oh,
Looks dirty. Okay, we picked this up yesterday at the Trade It 2. It is the original Popeye Arcade Classics series for the
well,
NES.
it's just called Popeye. You don't have to read all
Well,
that.
still, I read the whole name.
It's the arcade version. It's pre-Donkey Kong, I believe. It was made by Nintendo, a licensed Nintendo game. You don't see a lot of those. They took a license, but it was before they exploded in popularity. But it's a early 80s arcade game. Single screen, click Olive Oil's hearts, avoid Pete, I think. Is that his name, Pete? The bad guy. I'm probably thinking of Mickey Mouse, bad guy, Pete.
I don't know, I can't remember his name right now. Anyway.
Cathy insisted on getting that.
Yep.
And this too.
Yeah.
And I thought it was cool.
Twisted Metal 3 for the PS1.
Yes, and that's when Twisted Metal got bad. The
Whatever, this was good.
First 2 are good. That one's first one made by 989 Studios. They were developed by Single Track, I believe.
Well, that being said, this is the only Twisted Metal game that I had growing up, so it's the only one I really knew.
Yeah, and it works.
Yay!
I didn't actually play it. I just put it in the PS2 and just let the demo run for a little bit. But after seeing it works, I went ahead and added Twisted Metal 4 and Twisted Metal Small Brawl to our price trade wish list.
Oh,
so
really?
Those two, yeah, there.
Nice.
That was like $9 complete. I think the other two are no more than 15. Yes, it's rare that we get a PlayStation game looking that good.
Yeah, well, normally I'm personally not too interested in collecting them. But I had this game growing up, so I had to get it. So, gonna jump to some new games that we got. I'm kind of gonna jump all over the place, but I think that'll be okay. I just turned this game off to record this video. Pokemon Sword.
It was a Switch Christmas.
It was a Switch
You're
Christmas.
about to find out. Yeah, Pokemon Sword's cool. Technically, it was given to me by my mom, but
Yeah, and
Cathy's commandeered it.
Yep, I've played more of it than he has, and
Yeah,
I'm about 7 hours in.
I'm liking what I'm playing. Our friend Josh on the Pixel Pub podcast says that he's going to give me a Charmander. So I'm going to get a Charmander, and I'm going to say fuck off to that bunny fire thing that I got, and I'm going to play it like it's Pokemon Red.
I'm gonna play the game naturally. I decided. So anyway.
And I'm going to say it again, Pixel Pub podcast. Go listen to that episode that just went up.
I think it's a good episode.
I go on a little minute-long rant about how bad the random battle music sucks in that game, and it's still bad.
I just beat my first gym challenge, so that's cool. I got the grass badge.
I just met Professor Marigold. Is that what her name is? Something, the old lady?
Magnolia.
Magnolia, that's what it is.
So, yeah. It's gonna be great. And then we got Ring Fit Adventure.
Yeah, it's a workout for real.
It's exhausting. It's crazy. It comes with this ring and you have to
It's like a Pilates ring.
press it in a bunch and your arms hurt.
You have to press it in, you have to squeeze it, you have to pull it, you have to press it up against your abdomen. Like, cause it's like, if you haven't seen it, like the battles in that game are basically turn-based battles from an RPG. And when the enemy's turn to attack, you have to take the Pilates ring and press it up against your abdomen as hard as you can, and you do stretches and stuff. I was sweating, and it said only worked out for like 18 minutes total.
Yeah, I'm only like 20 minutes into, but I look forward to picking it back up and
I go to the gym regularly. Like, I don't know.
trying to make it part of my daily routine.
Yes.
So starting tomorrow, because I'm totally relaxed today.
I believe it's gonna be my off-day gym stuff. So when I don't go to the gym, I'll do that.
It was harder than I expected.
Oh yeah.
So I got this game for Christmas, Luigi's Mansion 3.
Yes, also from my mom.
Yep. And I've heard great things about it, but I haven't actually opened it and started playing it yet.
Well, it is open.
Well, it's open, but I haven't started playing it. And you haven't either.
No.
So.
All I did was open up all these to register them on the Club Nintendo thing so we can get our coins, because I always forget.
So we're really looking forward to this game. Okay. Andy's friend gave this to him.
Yeah, Secret Santa. Buddy Chris. He knows me. I've been wanting to play that game, and he was lucky I didn't, because I remember getting a lot of buzz last year.
Part of me wonders if I like it.
It's a very hard platformer. It's a
You don't think I would like it?
Masocore. Maybe. I mean, I was surprised that you like Dead Cells.
Well, we'll see. Anyway. And Andy got Wonder Boy, the Dragon's Trap.
Yes, it's the remake of the Master System version of Wonder Boy.
Who gave this to your mom?
My mom, yeah. It was like stupid cheap on Amazon. I almost bought it myself, but ended up getting Monster Boy and the Cursed Kingdom, which I've yet to beat. It's getting hard at the end. I had to play that game in small chunks, but this game is just a straight up remake of the Master System version with new art from this. Ian, you did that, or is that Nicaris? Maybe that's the publisher, but
Nicaris.
Yeah,
I like the art.
I'm glad to have it physical version because I bet a lot of those won't be around for a while.
So we're what, like 5 Switch games in so far?
Yeah.
Last Switch game, Fire Emblem, 3 Houses.
Yes.
I got this for Christmas.
I thought since Cathy picked up my Pokemon game and started playing it, I was going to pick up Fire Emblem and start playing it, but that ain't happening.
Well,
I do want to play it though.
I love the Fire Emblem series, so I'm pretty stoked about playing this.
Probably will.
Okay, PS4 game, Bloodstains, Ritual of the Night.
Yes. If you follow us on Twitch, you know I streamed probably 80% of that game, 70% of that game.
Mm-hmm.
And I beat it, got the good ending. But I liked it so much I wanted a physical version.
Yep.
And
So
now
you
I
got
can
it.
play it and get some trophies on PS4. I'm excited. Probably the last game I played though, because it wasn't that long ago that I beat it. Like in
Oh
August.
yeah, it's pretty recent. But it is pretty cool that he's got the physical version. And next we have another PS4 game, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah.
Not even opened.
Yeah.
You can hear the creakle of the wrap.
I don't have to register these online to get coins like you do on the Switch. But yeah, I'm excited. Respawn made Star Wars game, Dark Souls-esque. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice didn't scratch my Dark Souls itch this year, so hopefully that will. We'll see.
We shall see. Next, Assassin's Creed Odyssey
Yeah.
on the PS4.
I'm pretty
I
sure.
give you that.
Yeah, Cathy gave me that. I'm pretty sure I know why. It's because I had it in my hand at Best Buy on Black Friday and decided not to buy it because I didn't want to spend any money on myself so close to Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And so
And it wasn't expensive. It was like $15.
yeah,
So I went ahead and got it
and I almost bought it digitally.
that night. See, I
No,
didn't even know
not
about that.
Not that night. It was like last weekend.
I didn't even know about that.
Yeah. The PSN's doing the big holiday sale. You know, I had it. I was either going to get Division 2, Far Cry 5, or Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and I ended up getting Far Cry 5 because I haven't played a Far Cry game since 4, and that was 5 years ago.
Wow. So, our friend Paulette gave this to us, and it was a surprise. I wish you could have seen Andy's face.
I was not expecting it.
He wasn't expecting it at all. But it's the Sega Genesis mini console.
Yep. A very well made thing. The game selection is just pretty spot on. Like they kind of nailed it. They got a bunch of weird stuff, a bunch of popular stuff. It's not, 10 Sonic games and 20 other games. It's a bunch of different stuff. You see it?
It was pretty cool because the little opening actually opens.
Yeah, stuff like Light Crusader, Mega Man: The Wily Wars, Gunstar Heroes, Thunder Force 3, Wonder Boy. A Wonder Boy game's up here. It's the Monster World is pretty cool. Dynamite Heady's one of my favorite Sega Genesis games. So yeah, they just did a bang up job of this shit with the game selection.
Well curated.
Yes.
So next,
This is now we're on to the old stuff.
yep. I believe everything in this pile Andy and I exchanged between each other. Yeah. I think Andy was really surprised by this game, but I got him Demon's Crest on the Super Nintendo.
Yep. It's really cool side-scroller action RPG type thing, kind of like a Metroid. You play as the Red Armor from Ghosts and Goblins. You can get like different demon forms, and
It's kind of hard. I played a little bit of it, but I like the way it looked.
yeah, it's got the graphics and the art and everything, and it's amazing. Especially that opening level with like the trees with the torches, and you can see them on the background and the fog on the ground. It's really cool.
It is cool. So Andy's got a list on price charting of the games that he wants, and it's
like
across
350 games long.
a lot of different systems. So I picked this off that, but you also keep an Amazon list separately, and this was on there, and it
Yeah.
only had a couple of games. So I was like, well, maybe he really wants that one.
That one I only keep like 1 or 2
So
top games that I'm on my mind.
he got Demon's Crest. So this next game, I was really excited about, and I first heard about it on Metal Jesus.
Well, you did.
I did. Me personally.
I believe I've played the game before in the past on emulator because you look at the name and you're like, what the fuck is this?
I know, it's a pretty great name. So Princess Tomato in the Salad Kingdom.
Yes.
And the art on the front is so weird.
It's just like little claymation type people.
Yeah.
Little clay figurines.
It's weird. And I hadn't played this game. I really didn't know anything about this game.
But you wanted it.
I just wanted it. I was attracted to it. But you know what? I actually really like the game so far. It's really funny. It's got all these vegetables and they're personified, like Sir Cucumber, and you have all these options to like interact with a space, like give, take, and talk, and look, and you know, there's like, I don't know, like 16 options of, and there's one called Percy, and Percy's like this little...
He's your companion.
Yeah, and he's funny. So, I just love this game. I'm really looking forward to playing the rest of it. Might actually do that after this video. We'll see.
Still not the rarest game in our NES collection. I thought it would overtake Metal Storm, but it did not.
Well, I'm pretty stoked. So, that was awesome. So next is a game that Andy received from me.
Talk about cool guy games. Look at that dude on the cover of Power Blade.
Yep. He's really muscular. He's got a blade, maybe a boomerang.
It's a boomerang.
Shiny boomerang. And he's got some glasses on and he's making a real serious face.
He's basically Mega Man, but you don't collect power-ups from your enemies, but you can pick the stages. It has a very Mega Man-esque look to it. Good music. Taito makes some good NES games. We got that. Now we get to start saving up for Power Blade 2, which goes for like a little under $400 just for the cartridge.
Yeah, that's a little bit out of reach unless somebody
wants to donate.
Someone gets a major raise. We'll see. Y'all are gonna laugh at me, but I really have always liked playing this game.
We did a Cathy Plays Classics. We've discussed your love for this game, so it's no surprise to anybody.
Well, you never know what order people watch videos in. Maybe they don't know. But I got China Warrior for the TurboGrafx 16.
Yep, you played a little bit of it the other night.
A real China Warrior.
Yeah, that's the realest China Warrior right there.
It's the first time I've played the realest China Warrior.
Yeah, with the turbo stick. We still don't have a regular TurboGrafx controller. I
kind of like playing it with the turbo stick.
I thought about getting you one for Christmas, but they're kind of expensive, like $40.
Damn.
Just for a little controller.
Mm. Well, I'm excited to even just have a TurboGrafx, to be honest.
Yeah, and like 6 games now.
Mm-hmm. I swear every game on it is kind of expensive.
Oh yeah. It wasn't a very popular machine.
So, the next game I got for Andy, and he knew, somehow, he knew I had gotten him this game. Shinobi 3 for the Sega
Return of the
DS.
Ninja Master. I love that game. I fucking love that game.
He was kind of pissed though. I was too, because it didn't come in the original box.
Yeah, it's definitely an EA Sega Genesis box. It's thicker.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I promise you, I wouldn't be able to tell looking at pictures on eBay that it was a different box. But as soon as you like get it in your hand, you're like, this is slightly thicker.
Yeah.
And it's got that weird, if you open it up, the thing that holds the cartridge is weirdly shaped. It's not like other, yeah, because the EA cartridges, Sega Genesis cartridges were bigger. And yeah, as soon as I saw it, I was like, man, that sucks. But I was looking on eBay for just the box, because sometimes you can find that stuff.
Yeah, you can.
But I couldn't. No one was selling. I might keep an eye out for it.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to keep an eye out for it. So last game, I got this for Andy. I think he was surprised by it.
I was.
But it is a Sega Saturn game, and it is Panzer Dragoon.
Yep, I believe it was a launch game. Maybe not. First year at least. It's a rail shooter, not unlike a Star Fox or a Rez, but you fly around on a dragon and you shoot down enemies, and it's good. It's hard. I played the first level and died pretty quickly because in most of those games, you're kind of guided in what you see, so you know what you have to shoot. In that game, you can change the perspective of where the dragon or where you're looking at and where you're shooting at. And so enemies can be coming up behind you, you don't even know it unless you're... Well, I guess you have a little radar, so I just gotta get good, I guess. But I like it.
And it's in pretty good condition.
Yeah. It's still not as good a condition as that freaking Legend of Oasis. That thing was pristine.
That's true. But, I don't know, anytime I get one of these plastic cases and it works,
yeah,
I'm pretty excited.
Speaking of plastic cases, that China Warrior has the TurboGrafx problem we have with all the plastic cases. And it is the top right hinge is broke. Like, I think every single TurboGrafx game we have is like that.
Yeah. So, it is what it is. Anyway, that concludes our gaming haul. Pretty stoked about all the new things we got.
Yeah. I think what's crazy is all the Switch games.
What I think is crazy is Princess Tomato and the Salad Kingdom.
Yeah.
I think that's crazy and cool.
Yeah, and the fact that we actually found something to trade it.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
What game are you the most excited about?
And all of them or the old stuff?
Both.
I guess I'm excited to... I know, despite really liking Power Blade, I never really played a lot of it. It's something I didn't really rent when I was a kid. It's something I discovered later on.
I thought you would say Demon's Crest.
I've played a lot of Demon's Crest. Never beaten it though. So Power Blade and Shinobi, something about fucking raw ass action games during that era. I will always have a soft spot in my heart for. And Panzer Dragoon, I mean all of them really. Panzer Dragoon is something I've never played before. It is also, easy to get into, and I don't have to it's a game that holds up, stands the test of time type of deal.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not super dated unless you're worried about, pixelated visuals or whatever. But as far as the new stuff, I don't know. I'm excited to play Star Wars. And
well, it must be Pokemon because you picked that up first.
Well, you opened it and started playing it, and I was like, well, I might as well play it too. But yeah, Pokemon's cool.
I was not a big Pokemon person growing up. I really wasn't, but as an adult, I've been getting into it.
What are you most excited about?
Definitely Princess Tomato and the Salad Kingdom. I have that collector spirit, and I find one or two things that I sort of latch onto emotionally, and once I get that satisfied, I moved on to the next thing. So, but I'm pleasantly surprised by how cool that game is.
Yes. So, merry belated Christmas.
Yep.
People. I hope y'all got what y'all wanted for Christmas too.
I hope so too. I know we did.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was a good Christmas.
If y'all think we get a lot of video games for Christmas, it's not even nothing compared to, it's probably 5%, 10% of the stuff we get overall. Just because we go deep and hard on Christmas every year.
That's true, but I feel like we get more expensive games.
Yeah.
I would never go out and probably throw down the money to buy Demon's Crest or Princess Tomato and the Salad Kingdom.
That's not true. You bought Earthbound and Harvest Moon.
Okay, I lied. Maybe I will. If I see it.
So, it's probably unless we get super lucky out hunting, it'll probably be the last gaming haul until playthrough in March, if I had to guess. Because I don't foresee any new games coming out that I won't.
I disagree. I think we will.
We'll definitely go out hunting. Oh yeah. Well,
we will hunt.
How will we hunt? We won't have a car.
Someone will take us.
Okay. Well, I'm sure it won't be. I don't think it'll be crazy huge or anything. So I'm about to hit the stop buttons on these things.
Okay.
Say
Bye,
goodbye,
y'all.
Cathy Brown.